for us, as scientists have confirmed thousands of world-ending biblical creatures are now out of hiding, and everything we know about religion is coming true. People were terrified after one man on a plane noticed the plasmoids in the sky were not only bright, but humming, moving, changing color, and exploding, exactly as it was written in the Bible since day one. And our planet is gearing up for a supernatural biblical ending with the date potentially already set. In Luke 21:25, the Bible mentions that the sign of end times
47-foot motor lifeboats was followed by between 12 and 30 of these drones as they went through the water, followed right behind them.
Elusive. And it is clear that these are vehicles. They can come down from over 80,000 feet from space down to the very surface of our oceans in 0.7 of 1 second. And they go beneath the ocean and they travel at over 100 miles an hour underwater.
They're in every body of water. They're in every ocean. They're in every almost lake, river system, small reservoirs frequently. And what I find is these objects are able to operate in water in ways that we don't really have any official ability to do.
Water. Yeah, this thing is creepy, man. What the hell?
I think it's about 5% of our ocean that's actually been studied in detail. And so are there any accounts of UAPs emerging from or submerging into our water, which could indicate a base or presence beneath the ocean's surface?
I don't know about a base, but as I mentioned, I had a different source entirely describe this pretty extraordinary footage that exists of orbs, of an orb coming out of the ocean and being met by another orb.
You need to get the boy!
Sony as well. And I don't know. I just found some. Here, let's go. Let's try it. Let's go. Here. What is that? Is this me? Is this a camera trick? Someone knows, please let me know.
This was filmed in Wisconsin last night. As you can see, there's objects flying in all different directions. I don't claim to know what they are. If you guys have an opinion, let me know. I just thought this was really interesting.
sufficient attention to the frightening scenario of a comprehensive cyber attack.
Oh fuck, everything's going all fucking haywire. We got alarms going off. Fucking Ryan's out on fucking patrol.
Please, 6-2. Believe it.
That's interesting.
Was the gate to heaven. Puerto Rico es la puerta al cielo, and this is a proof right here. This picture went viral. It was taken in Atillo, Puerto Rico. I don't know who the original photographer is, but it was posted by Nat Geo. The picture looks like buildings coming out of the water or reflecting out of the water into the sky, or it looks like someone is, or something, it's coming out of the sky down to the ocean. The town where this picture was taken, like I said, was Atillo, Puerto Rico, and that is in the north side of the island. What's in the north side of the island? Well, a few things. The Puerto Rico Trench. Puerto Rico is right here, and this is the deepest part of the Atlantic Ocean. This part right here, right in the north of Puerto Rico. And also one of the peaks of the Bermuda Triangle. Also, if you are from Puerto Rico and the Caribbean islands, you have heard stories about Caribbean mermaids. A couple months ago, there was a strange sighting of bioluminescence under the water in the town of Aguadilla on the north side. And people were saying that it could have been a mermaid, but they chalked it up to bioluminescence. So what do you guys think? This reminds me of the movie The Mummy, where they have to wait till the sunset so that they could see the reflection of the city of Amunaptra, so they can know where it was. This might not be Amunaptra, but with his location, it makes me think that it could be Atlantis. Maybe they're hiding like the people of Wakanda. Don't you think? I mean, look at it. It looks like buildings.
I bet you could. All right, you know what kind of knot you're going to use? Next time so you don't fall down. Fuck it. Land. You might have everything to hang.
I guess all them ghost people plumb lost their goddamn souls. Must have traded them away or sold them for gold or whatnot. New trucks, kitchen appliances, new trousers, Nintendo, Game Boy, shit like that. Just hungry for more stuff.
I do not endorse, nor do I encourage watching any Hollywood television or movies. In fact, I would recommend staying far away from them. You know, I do know, however, sometimes people may watch them for investigative purposes, which personally I'm thankful some people out there did, because years ago, like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, part of my waking up was people like pointing out stuff in movie and music videos like, hey, look at this. Why in this music video are there upside down crosses and pentagrams and satanic imagery? And I'm like, why is that? That's kind of interesting. Like, that's pretty evil. Wow. So I know people have their jobs to do, so I know sometimes people may watch these movies for investigative purposes, so there's no judgment from me. We all have our calling. Regardless, this is just a generalized warning, regardless, the enemy is very crafty about wanting to gain a foothold in your life through your eyes and ears, or any chink in the armor, if you will. This is what they were able to do in the 1960s. I know some of you have probably seen this, but just in case, this is the national anthem. And I know you probably can't hear this, but it's okay. It's really just about the visuals. So here you have, I'm just going to mute it anyways. This is the national anthem. Now, as you're watching it, you may see as the words stream across, you'll see some other words really kind of quickly flicker in there. Now, just in case you missed it, here they're going to slow it down, and you'll see that they actually have subliminal messaging that quickly fades into the screen. Now watch this. Believe in the government, God. Do you see that? This is in the 60s. This is what they were able to do in the 60s. Keep watch. Rebellion is not tolerated. Check that out. Just one more. Obey, consume, obey, consume. So it flickered. This is what they were showing people in the 1960s. It flickers so that, right, it flickers so that you don't even pick it up with your eyes, but your brain, your eyes are picking it up. Your subconscious is picking it up. And, subliminal messages get rooted into your mind. So the point is, this is what they were able to do in the 1960s, and the messages that in that video were: trust the government, God is real, God is watching, believe in government God. This is what's interesting when you just say God. You're like, okay, well, what God, right? Rebellion will not be tolerated. Obey, consume, buy Ultra, buy Naomi, worship, consume, obey, believe, do not question the government. That was what was shown in the 1960s, right? So right now, with 60, 120, and 240 hertz refresh rates and 4K TVs, who knows what they can interweave into the screen. It's like they